Hello, and welcome back to English with Sophia Blake. I am Sophia. Today, we are stepping into a meeting room. Not a casual conversation. Not a friendly chat. A meeting. You are sitting at the table. People are discussing something important. Your manager turns to you and says, "What do you think?" And suddenly, your mind goes blank. You start building sentences in your head. You try to make them perfect. And while you're thinking, the moment passes. This is not a vocabulary problem. It is an overthinking problem. In meetings, simple and clear is powerful. So today, we train how to speak without building a speech in your head. Let us start with the simplest entry line. Listen carefully. I think we should focus on timing. Repeat after me. I think we should focus on timing. Again. I think we should focus on timing. Good. No long introduction. No apology. Just your point. Now let us practice a softer entry. One thing we might consider is the deadline. Repeat. One thing we might consider is the deadline. Excellent. Meetings reward clarity, not complexity. Now pause for a moment. Overthinking sounds like this. I am not sure if this makes sense, but maybe. That lowers your authority immediately. Instead, start steady. I see it slightly differently. Repeat after me. I see it slightly differently. Very good. That sentence holds weight. Now imagine this moment. You are asked directly, "What is your view on this?" Instead of thinking for 10 seconds, you say, "My view is that we need more data." Repeat. My view is that we need more data. Good. Clear thought. Clear structure. That is meeting English. In the next part, we will practice how to enter a meeting conversation, even when no one invites you to speak. Now imagine something very real. You are sitting in the meeting. People are talking. Ideas are moving fast. No one turns to you. No one says your name. And you're waiting for the perfect moment. But it never comes. This is where many English learners disappear. Not because they don't have ideas, but because they don't know how to enter. So today, we practice how to step in naturally. Let us begin with a simple meeting entry. Listen carefully. I'd like to add something here. Repeat after me. I'd like to add something here. Again. I'd like to add something here. Good. This sentence does not interrupt aggressively. It simply signals you have something to contribute. Now let us try another one. Can I build on that? Repeat. Can I build on that? Excellent. This phrase is powerful in meetings. because you are not changing direction suddenly. You are connecting to the conversation. Now let us practice a stronger version. I'd like to offer another perspective. Repeat after me. I'd like to offer another perspective. Very good. Notice the tone. Calm. Measured. Professional. Now, let us simulate a full entry. People are discussing budget issues. You say, I'd like to add something here. I think we should review last quarter's numbers first. Repeat after me. I'd like to add something here. I think we should review last quarter's numbers first. Good. That's enough. You don't need a speech. You need one clear sentence. Now pause for a moment. Meetings are not about talking more. They are about entering clearly. In the next part, we will practice how to disagree in a meeting without sounding defensive. Now imagine this moment clearly. Someone presents an idea. Everyone nods. But you don't agree. Your heart beats a little faster. Because disagreeing in a meeting feels risky. Many learners either stay silent or react too strongly. We are going to find a middle. Calm disagreement. Let us start with a powerful structure. Agree first. Then shift. Listen carefully. I see your point, but I have a concern. Repeat after me. I see your point, but I have a concern. Again. I see your point, but I have a concern. Good. That sentence shows respect, but protects your opinion. Now let us try another version. I understand the idea. However, I think we should consider the risk. Repeat after me. I understand the idea. However, I think we should consider the risk. Excellent. Notice the word however. It sounds more formal than but. Now let us practice a shorter version. I am not fully convinced. Repeat. I am not fully convinced. Very good. That sentence is simple, but strong. Now, let us simulate a meeting exchange. Colleague, we should launch next week. You respond. I see your point, but I am not fully convinced we're ready. Repeat after me. I see your point, but I am not fully convinced we're ready. Excellent. Notice the tone. Not emotional. Not defensive. Just structured. Now pause for a moment. In meetings, disagreement is normal. What matters is how you deliver it. In the next part, we will practice how to handle questions when everyone is looking at you. Now picture this clearly. You are sitting in the meeting room. Slides are on the screen. People are listening. Then someone turns to you and asks, "Can you explain this part?" All eyes are on you. This is the moment many learners fear most. because now you must respond immediately. No preparation. No script. So how do we stay steady? First, slow the moment down. You don't have to answer instantly. Let us practice a time-gaining phrase. Listen carefully. That's a good question. Repeat after me. That's a good question. Good. Now add structure. Let me explain it this way. Repeat. Let me explain it this way. Excellent. These two sentences buy you thinking time. Now let us combine them. That's a good question. Let me explain it this way. Repeat after me. That's a good question. Let me explain it this way. Very good. Now let us practice a structured answer opening. Listen. There are two main points here. Repeat. There are two main points here. Good. This structure helps your brain. It gives your answer a clear path. Now simulate a full example. Question. Why did we choose this approach? You respond. That's a good question. There are two main reasons. First, it reduces risk. Second, it saves time. Repeat after me. That's a good question. There are two main reasons. First, it reduces risk. Second, it saves time. Excellent. Notice what happened. You didn't rush. You created structure. Structure reduces fear. Now pause for a moment. Meetings reward clarity more than speed. In the next part, we will practice how to close your speaking turn without sounding weak or unfinished. Now imagine you've just shared your idea. You've explained your point. You've answered a question. But now comes a subtle moment. How do you finish? Many English learners end like this. So yeah. That's it. This week ending reduces your authority immediately. In meetings, your ending matters. It signals confidence. So let us train strong, natural closings. Listen carefully. That's my view. Repeat after me. That's my view. Again. That's my view. Good. Short. Clear. Final. Now another one. That's how I see it. Repeat. That's how I see it. Excellent. Now let us try a collaborative ending. I am open to other thoughts. Repeat after me. I am open to other thoughts. Very good. This signals confidence, not insecurity. Now let us simulate a full speaking turn. You say, I think we should extend the deadline by 1 week. That gives the team more preparation time. That's my view. Repeat after me. I think we should extend the deadline by 1 week. That gives the team more preparation time. That's my view. Excellent. Notice the ending. It lands clearly. Now pause for a moment. Meetings are about rhythm. You enter clearly. You speak clearly. And you close clearly. In the final part, we will practice a full meeting scenario from start to finish. Now we bring everything together. Imagine this clearly. You are in a weekly team meeting. There are 6 people at the table. A project deadline is being discussed. Someone says, "We should launch next Monday." You disagree slightly. Instead of staying silent, you enter calmly. I'd like to add something here. Repeat. I'd like to add something here. Good. Now you build. I see your point, but I have a concern. Repeat. I see your point, but I have a concern. Excellent. Now you explain clearly. There are 2 main risks. First, the testing isn't complete. Second, the timeline is tight. Repeat. There are 2 main risks. First, the testing isn't complete. Second, the timeline is tight. Very good. Someone responds. So what do you suggest? You don't panic. That's a good question. I suggest we delay by 1 week to reduce risk. Repeat. That's a good question. I suggest we delay by 1 week to reduce risk. Good. Now you close confidently. That's my view. Repeat. That's my view. Excellent. Notice the flow. You entered clearly. You disagreed calmly. You structured your answer. You closed firmly. This is meeting fluency. Not fast English. Not complicated English. Structured English. Professional English. And you can train it. This is English with Sophia Blake. In the next episode, we move to a different environment. Because fluency must work everywhere.